2. Right, remember last week when I showed you this Fiesta ST, the one we bought for my brother, which turned out to be an MR265, which was a real surprise. I watched a video back actually and I didn't think I was happy enough about finding out it was a hybrid, but we was happy, we are pretty chuffed. So we thought it may be an MR230, it's actually an MR265. So if you haven't seen the car, it's the first time you're watching it, this is it. And what we're going to do now is go out and give you a first drive and let you know how fast does an MR265 Mountain Fiesta feel. Right, the one thing we're going to do on this test drive is over there you can see we've got a Lufi X1 gauge, and that will give us a 0 to 60. So we're going to see what we can do in a 0 to 60. As I've said in another video, I done 5.36 in mine. We'll see what this one can do. And if you want one of them gauges, go and look in the description. I'll put a link in because I'm selling them on eBay. So that's the startup of the gauge, and you can see what I am monitoring here. So we've got the outside temperature, intake temperature, so you can see a comparison, and then you've got your RPM, look, and turbo boost pressure. The main thing on a Fiesta is your water temperature. So you see you've got the water, that's now at 30 degrees. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. You've got a little flashing blue symbol over there, and that's just showing you that it's still a bit too cold to put your foot down. Right, so first drive then is not actually first drive for us. We've drove it quite a bit. David's had it for a week now, but it's this first drive for you watching. I'm not really a brilliant car reviewer, and I'm not interested in getting into car reviews, but because this is David's, thought, well, I'll show you what an MR265 sounds like, what it feels like. They're so rare. Before or this week we've been looking up on YouTube, and there's like one video of an MR265 on YouTube which is like schmees. It's just so much limited information, but I think really the MR265 was a flop. It was very expensive, I thought. The kit itself was like £4,500, which is the turbo, the intercooler, sport cat, the hoses, heck of a lot of money, £4,500. But there is potential for more power, which is something we're going to look into in the future, because with that gauge we got, you can see the boost could be a little bit higher. Timing's quite conservative as well, so I think there's gains to be had. I think we could see another 20 horsepower out of this, and definitely low down, mountain, triple the power, low down. They do that in all of their tunes. Like first and second's quite conservative, the power comes in more up to gears, but that's kind of just the norm for mountain. The one extra thing this has got is non-mountain, is someone before changed the air filter on it to an open cone, so it hasn't got the mountain airbox. Now someone did ask in the comments of why didn't you just ask a previous owner the history of it. Well, this not started out, but it was a Cat N in about 2019, so it obviously went through core part. When it went through the core part process, then it got sold on. Nobody knew the history of it, it came as an unknown, so that's why the person we bought it off knew nothing about it. He knew it had made a good dyno figure, 274, but that could have been put down to just a generous dyno, and he thought it may be an MR230. So nobody really knew at that point that it had a hybrid turbo. We didn't buy it knowing it had a hybrid turbo. I was suspicious, to be truthful, I was suspicious it may have one, and hopeful. When it turned out that it did, it was obviously a good bargain to buy a car when you don't realise it's got a hybrid. But yeah, so that's it. It's got a Miltech exhaust, that's fairly new, a Mountain springs. It's basically a Mountain fanboy's dream car, this is, but it is a lovely car. I'll stick your foot down now. It's quite lively in second.
Yeah, but I feel it's very powerful. I don't think it's full. I think it's about 80-90% power in second.
Well, Mountain is definitely limited in the boost. You can feel it. I didn't actually check what the boost gauge is showing.
That's fourth.
Yeah, see, so now
see, look at that outright.
Pull strong, but the eye of the gear is definitely giving you more boost. I can tell that.
I can tell. I can feel the surge. It's strong. A lot of the cog is lower for higher speed. You feel the engine makes a different tone as well. Turbo is like more louder.
Mountain was like that with the MP215. First and second was really flat. They kind of want to make a car that doesn't wheel spin very much, sort of a user-friendly car, but I think you wanted a bit more hardspot than him.
Well, it's not that on the track. You want to control all the power, don't you?
Yeah.
So you have your full control over it.
Thing is, so if you put your foot down in second and the wheels spinning,
It's just fourth. It pulls
yeah,
like a
totally
train.
fourth is great. Yeah, if you put your foot down in second, you want to hear a bit of wheel spin. You're not going any faster, but it makes you feel like you're going faster. Right, so what we're going to do now is put a camera on by that Lufi X1 gauge, and then you can see what we can do 0 to 60. Can David beat 5.36? But I am in the car, and when I done it in mine, I was in my car on my own, so see what this one can do. Right, so that's the gauge, as you can see. It's in the start mode now, so as soon as we pull off, you'll see it sort of build a graph, and then it'll give you the time of what you do on a 0 to 60. It can do 0 to 100 in quarter mile, but we're going to stick at 60 for this test. Yeah, so we are ready when you are. Oh, I've started now. You might have, because you've moved now. Just press the left arrow to back out of it, and then right arrow, click to back in. There you are. That's ready to start. I'll tell you when you finish it. Go on. Oh, you're done. 5.8. It's not bad. Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I can't say I'm not happy.
As OG, was it officially gas, would say, is he going again? Are you going to do it again?
One more pull. Give it
Go
one
on.
more go in.
5.8, it's not bad considering I'm in there. Do you want to have a go when I'm not in there?
Okay.
Go back up to the top end and I'll jump out. He's going again! Right, so 5.8, can he beat it? I'm going to jump out. He's going to see if he can beat it on his own. Right, so he's going to have a go. I'm out. And I guess we'll find out what he can do on his own. Go on. That sounds nice. Sounds really nice. What do you get?
Back end stepped up there.
Yeah.
5.64.
5.64.
I suppose good as a good. It felt like good to pull off that time. So.
Happy with that, are you?
Yeah. I think it could maybe get a 5.5. That'd be tops, I think. Because I had a lot less wheel spin now. I was more controlled.
Yeah. Just want to show you, looking at the gauge, where the graph builds up. You can see the gear shift as well, where it's sort of flat lines. So, yeah. If you want to buy one of them gauges, then look in the description down below and you can find them on eBay when I'm selling them. If there's none on that link, stick with it, come back in a couple of days and I should have more stock. Right, so that is it. That's the result. An MR265 does a 5.64 to 60 on the gauge. Now I will put a disclaimer in, it's probably not going to be the most accurate, it's not a V-box, but for what it is, just a cheap gauge to put in your car, I think it's a good bit of fun. And if everybody uses the same thing, then you've got comparable results. Yeah, so take it for what it is, just a bit of fun. It's not I'm not telling you this car actually does 5.6 and it's the gospel, okay? Just a bit of fun, just a bit of entertainment for you to watch. And because I've got one, it's a comparison, but I was quicker, I done 5.3. But anyway, that is David's MR265. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching the video. I've had a bit of fun making it, but that is it. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video. Cheers and bye.